Now I got to ask you this. Is your oscillating multi-tool not cutting as well as it used to? If not, stay tuned. Hi everybody, I'm Leah of seejanedrill. Now if this is your first time here, I just want to say welcome. Now today's video has to do with these oscillating multi-tools and the blade here. It goes dull. So if you're thinking about buying new blades, guess what? You don't have to. People never talk about this, but these high carbon steel blades, they're easily sharpened, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So let's get started. So this is where we tried to cut, and it wasn't very effective. Definitely, we have a dull blade. So let's take a look at it. Okay, I want you to take a look at the blade. I put it in a vise and asked the camera person to come in close. Notice how there's teeth on the end here, but in the middle, there are a lot of missing teeth. I can fix that, and I'm going to show you how to do it so you don't have to buy a new blade. So these are the files we're going to need. Now, this file here, normally this is the only file I use for sharpening my saws. And this is what's called a tri-square. Now I'm going to spin it a little bit so you can see it's three-sided, okay? This is an extra slim. But because there are teeth missing, we're going to have to use a file as well. Now this mill file is going to level the teeth up a little bit so we have teeth all at the same level. Now the back file here, you don't have to have this, not one bit, but it's called a needle file, and it's really great for detail work. I might need it, we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blade here, and I'm going to sandwich it in between two pieces of wood. I'm going to stick it in the vise, but I'm going to pull this blade down, just barely showing the teeth. Now I've got my blade in the vise and I've got it sandwiched between two pieces of wood. Now you can skip this step if you have all of your teeth. Okay, that's if you have all your teeth in the blade, all right? Now what we have to do is we have to cut new teeth. So I have to flatten this down a little bit. So I'm going to take my mill file here and I'm going to run it across the top in one direction. Okay, no need to go back and forth. We're just going to go in one direction. So there we go. That's all we need. We're pretty even there across. Now it's time to raise that blade. Now I've raised the blade a little bit. Now it's time to take our tri-square, that's that extra slim file, and cut teeth. I'm going to set our point right there in that gap. That's called the gullet, okay? There we go. So as you can see, we've got our first one cut. Our wood is actually stopping us, and our wood is acting like a guide, and that's really what you want. You know what? That's really nice. Now I've cut two. I'm just going to continue on down. Okay, I'm satisfied with the way it turned out. That took me about 5 minutes to do. Now let's put it to the test. Now we're ready to put it to the test. Let's try cutting this 2x4 like we did initially. Well, I got to tell you, that made all the difference in the world, right? And this was the most difficult cut because it's a cross cut. We're cutting across fibers. So I just want to say this. It's a very simple process. Anybody can do this. They don't tell you that those blades can be sharpened. And I wanted to show you that even on an extremely damaged blade like the one we had, those things can be sharpened and they can cut just like new. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below the video to the files that I use so you can check them out for yourself. Now as always, this is Leah saying you can do this. See you next time.